Hi, folks. I have something I want to read to you for this assignment. When I was a kid, Star Wars was new. Loving comic books got you bullied, and being different was the worst thing you could be. But I was different because I loved Star Wars, superheroes, and I was very shy and heavy. As big as I was, I tried being invisible by disappearing in schoolwork or sketchpad. It worked most of the time until it didn't. And those were bad days, whether I got into a fight or not, or won it or lost it. That's how I navigated school until the seventh grade, when I had an art teacher named Norbert Holter. I liked to draw monsters, and Mr. Holter liked that. He was the first adult to encourage my drawings, and he gave me a display outside the art room to show off my work. He saw me, and it mattered so much that I remember his name 35 years after he was my teacher. That's the kind of teacher I want to be, the kind who sees all the kids in his charge and makes connections to them. I wish I could speak more lucidly about the technologies I will use in my future classroom. Honestly, this is my first engagement with online learning. I made the decision to teach before COVID, but I'm not sure what kind of classroom I'm going to be in. Part of me thinks the cat is out of the bag and they'll decide to take the brick and mortar buildings away. But I have kids, and there is no way politicians are going to face an angry mob of parents who need their children to go somewhere on weekdays. I know we'll use tablets and multimedia and broader topics and learning techniques than I was offered back in my childhood. And that is a very good thing. I think there should be asynchronous components that allow my students to invest in their creativity and learn topics at their own pace. I feel like these technical tools will depend on schools and districts and matters of accessibilities to the populations I teach. We can learn the tech of the future as we're learning to use Zoom and Google Classroom. And we can learn the new tech when it's innovated. The thing I keep hearing that transcends all these matters is good teaching. I think I will be a good teacher because I won't allow invisibility in my classroom. I won't bully my kids into participation, but will find strategies to keep them engaged and comfortable. Mr. Holter gave me the gift of recognition. I owe the same to all my future students. Now I drew a monster for this. This is what my son turns into when I check in to see if he needs to wee-wee. I hope it's not too light, but he's a little cyclops doing the wee-wee dance and he's screaming, "I don't need to wee-wee." It still needs some work, but that's why they call it a sketch pad. Thank you so much. Have a great day.